Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Can we talk about it? Yeah. Talk about it? Yeah. Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
Politics. We often hear about how women today refuse to go 50-50. If you are not man enough to be able to pay 100% of the bills, if you are not man enough to take on the boatload of everything, you need to stay away from me. You need not apply, because I am a prize. I am a boss chick, and I would rather struggle by myself than to contribute in any way, shape, or form, especially financially, as it pertains to a relationship. That has been the sentiment, that has been the lifestyle, the mentality, the promotion of a lot of women that we see today. So, in so many words, we're looking for men to be more under the traditional umbrella of what it is to be a provider and a masculine man and a protector. But when it comes to women, those same traditional type of requirements, type of lifestyle treatment as it pertains to men, it does not compute. It does not pertain to me, right? And so that is a lot of the dysfunction. That is a lot of the disconnect that we see amongst men and women today, because you do have a lot of women out there that absolutely possess that thought process. And with men being held to a certain standard, it's like, well, how is that fair to me? How is it okay for me to have to take care of everything, and I can't even get a woman that is woman enough to want to cater to me, keep the house clean, cook, basic things, do laundry, things that you should be doing anyway? How is it fair that I am to remain in this traditional frame of what it is to be a man, but you can pretty much be a modern day hoe? You can pretty much be a modern day 304 boss chick, I am a well put up prize type of female, while giving your man the bare minimum, and you want me to marry you on top of that. So on all fronts, men are finding themselves having to compromise, having to sacrifice, while women get everything. And that is why a lot of men are opting out of relationships, marriage, dealing with women altogether outside of, sex and things of that sort. And I'm gonna be real. A lot of guys, they don't even want to bang no more. And y'all know what that is. Okay? So all the way around, we are finding ourselves to be in very compromising positions. And it's scary to see because I know that men and women should be building together. We should be growing together, evolving together, elevating together. And if that were not the case, we would not be put here together. We're here to be complementary to one another, balance each other out. And if we're not going to be doing that, I just really fear for the future. The collapse of humanity is on the uprise, and that does make me afraid. It makes me afraid for our children. It makes me afraid for the generations coming up after us. It makes me fearful of the conditions that a lot of women will be left in. You know what I'm saying? In particular, because I already know that as women, we are not designed to be out here having to strive and fend on our own, having to produce and work too hard on our own. Like, we're designed to be helpmates, not the producers. So it does worry me. It makes me afraid, and it breaks my heart that a lot of us are having to be in this new reality to where we're having to do it all by ourselves. And so many men are finding it to be something that is okay and something that is feasible for them to do, as far as not taking care of a woman, a family, wanting a family, being okay by themselves. Like, that's unfortunate, but this is unfortunately what we have created. And I want to go back to something that I said before I start sharing my screen and breaking down why, well, another reason I should say as to why a lot of men are opting to either stay single or go 50-50. I want to go back to what I said as far as building together. You know, I do strongly feel in my heart of hearts, we are put here together to build with one another as men and women. And when you say things like that, it also makes me very uneasy that there are so many women who would say that that is the promotion of struggle love. And that is setting women back and setting women up for failure when you say that it's appropriate for us as women to build with men, you know. And I have to say this, and I thank you all for y'all's donations. I appreciate y'all, because y'all already know YouTube be trying to hate on us. So I want to make it abundantly clear that I appreciate all monetary support. All right. But you just being here is great. Okay. So thank you for even just being here. But when y'all send in donations, stuff like that, thank you. I take none of y'all for granted. Please know that I am not ignoring you, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. So I want to get this out before I start reading y'all super chats. But thank you all so much. It's very heartbreaking that it's so many women out there that feel like building with a man is something that is problematic and destructive and counterproductive and all of that. And I have to be very honest when I say this. It has been the doing of a lot of women, not all, okay, but it's way too many to count. So if I'm saying this and it does not apply to you, ma'am, please don't take offense to it. Just hear me out and really take heed to what I'm saying. I have to be real enough, and I'm not being a pick me or a panderer or a male worshiper or a woman hater and basher, but it has been the doing of a lot of women who have unraveled the very fabric of what it is to be in thriving, successful relationships, families, marriages, the whole nine. We, as women, I have seen it, I have heard it, I have watched this shit up close and personally. As a woman myself, I have seen a lot of women completely demolish and destroy the foundation of families. And it's because of what we have been taught. We have been taught to go against building together. It was us. I gotta be honest about it. I gotta be real about it. We played a major hand in it. And I'm not excusing men and saying they don't play a part, because you do have some deadbeat men out here who are not trying to take care of the family, that are not trying to take care of the woman, that are not trying to do what's necessary as men. So yes, we understand that. We do. However, to be completely honest, all across the board, when it comes to women in general, the bulk have been absolutely problematic as far as what we deem to be a quality relationship. Even the quote unquote good women have heavily promoted the fact that it is something that goes against protocol, goes against the woman code and all of that. If you are to contribute to a relationship, contribute to a household, pour into a man, even the good women, right? And when I say good women, I'm talking about the women who, for the most part, they do respect men. They do honor men. You know what I mean? They do understand the roles, and they're not out here in these streets being reckless, ran through hoes. Like, yeah, those. But even they are like, oh, nah, see, I can't get with that pick me shit when you over here talking about how women need to be doing this and doing that. That's completely on the man. I don't do nothing. All I do is, and then they go into this very generic, very base level, very superficial, surface level as requirements as far as what a woman is supposed to do. Like, oh yeah, you know, but as a woman, yeah, I'm a cook for my man, and yeah, I'm a clean for my man, and yeah, I'm gonna make sure this, that, and the third is in order. But as far as this, I don't do none of that. And to me, that's still problematic. And you could be, like I said, a quote unquote good woman, to where it's like, no, I'm gonna do this for my man. I'm gonna do that for my man. But yeah, this right here, oh fuck, nah, y'all got me fucked up. Cause a real man would never. And again, all across the board, y'all have unraveled the balance. Y'all have completely destroyed and torn apart what it is to have a thriving, healthy, strong foundation. Because even y'all are out here promoting this sisterhood, sprinkle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get the likes up. We can hit 500, 400 first. I appreciate y'all for being here. This is very random, impromptu, but we're here. And so thank you. Get the likes up. All right. Some real talking. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. I've seen that. And back when I first started on social media over on Facebook, y'all have no idea how badly I was torn apart as a young woman. You know what I'm saying? I remember one of my first viral videos over on Facebook. I had to be like 23, 24, you know, maybe even 22, somewhere around there, 22 to 24, in that range. And that's been damn near 10 years ago. You know, I had so many women that were supposed to be my big sisters, that were supposed to be my aunties, that were supposed to be my elders, telling me, oh girl, please, you don't know what you're talking about. You too young. And yeah, you just haven't lived enough yet. Best believe when you reach my age, you're going to be singing a whole new tune. And you talking about how men don't want no bum women either. And you talking about how a woman's supposed to do X, Y, and Z for a man. Oh girl, please. You just don't know no better yet, right? Completely shattered everything that I was saying, shot down everything I was saying. And to see me now, a decade later, and to see those same women who, again, were supposed to be guiding me, teaching me, helping me, a decade later, that were echoing those sentiments of I was stupid and I was young and dumb and I was a pick me and I was pandering and, you know, I was silly and I was setting women backwards. To see y'all now, 10 years later, wanting to piggyback off the same shit I was saying at 22, 23, 24. Like, oh yeah, I get it now. And you pretty much being too late to the party. It's just, it's one of those things where it's like bittersweet. Like, it's sweet that I'm seeing so many women come to the terms of reality and, you know, trying to do things in the proper ways and things of that sort, but it ultimately just being a wrap, it being too late. A lot of the men don't trust y'all, don't want y'all, are uninterested, are okay with being alone. And so it's just like, bitch, keep it over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want you now. I don't even need you now. It's so many men out there who have created whole systems to where their lives are in order and they have a whole routine. They don't want to disrupt by bringing in a woman. Even if you are a good one, even if you could make his life, quote unquote, more easier and enjoyable, it's like, you probably could, but no, thank you. We're there. And so to see that so many of y'all have completely destroyed our fucking foundations of family, relationships, love, trust, integrity. And then want to complain. Like, it's just like, girl, shut up. And so that's also another reason why I have also made it this new objective of mine to really just fixate and focus on the younger generations, because I do feel like there is hope there. You know, seeing young women like Cooking with Kaya, and you know, it's and countless young ladies on my platforms coming through talking about, oh yeah, you know, I'm thinking about my future and I'm thinking about the impact of me doing certain things could have on my future husband or my future children, and I want to make sure that I'm operating with morals and values and integrity. You know, that brings me some comfort. That brings me some hope, because they still do have a chance. And so that's why I kind of gear my messaging towards them. And if you are an older woman, you know, and you just so happen to find some kind of lesson or value in what I'm saying, then cool. Hopefully it works for you. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's so many of our elders who have completely fucked up the game for us. It may be too late. It may be too late for you, you know, and I hope not, but that's what we're dealing with. And when I further see things like this, to where chicks are out here messing it up even further for the men who are at least still trying to grant us and gift us, because it is absolutely a privilege in today's time, 2025 and beyond, for a man to take a woman on as a partner, as a significant other, a lover. It's a privilege, because in today's time, it is a hassle, it is a headache, it is something that is taxing. And I mean that in all forms, whether that be mentally, financially, emotionally, all of it. Physically, all of it. It can be very taxing on a man too. One, to say, okay, well, let me go ahead and settle down with you. Let me take you in as my woman. Let me be your provider. Let me be your protector. Let me be your leader. Let me be the father of your children. That's a lot of a responsibility for a man to take on in today's time, especially with the economy being how it is. So y'all are actually lucking up. Let's be abundantly clear. You're absolutely lucking up when you are coming across a man that is like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because they don't have to, and it's actually cheaper without you. It's actually more freedom without you. The men don't need us. Outside of procreation and giving them, you know, that feeling, men don't need us. But I have to say this because I feel like this really drives my point home. Although the men did not need us outside of procreation and us making them feel maybe more inspired and make them feel more motivated, they still wanted us. So for y'all to fuck that up when it was always a privilege. When it was always more of a benefit for us as women. I gotta be real about it. It was always more of a privilege and a benefit for the woman to be with a man. And the men still were fighting for their women, their families, their love, their relationships. For crying out loud, you all, it was also always something that could have been a risk for a man to even get married to a woman. And they still were doing that. It was always more of a perk and a privilege and a benefit for the woman, period. So if you lucked up and you got a man to take you on, you got a man to take you in, take care of you, you should have done your duty as a woman to let that man know just how appreciative you were of having him in your corner. And I don't give a damn if it was going 50-50, 80-20. I don't give a damn what the dynamic was. It was still more of a perk, privilege, and a benefit for you as a woman because you are not designed to have to take on the bulk, the load by yourself. And a lot of y'all that had those same sentiments that I said earlier, as far as a lot of women saying, yeah, because I'd rather be by myself and struggle by myself than to do X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. Those same females in their cars today on TikTok, if it ain't banned still, I don't know. You got to go somewhere else and cry in your damn car. But y'all were in your cars present day crying about, I'm ready to go 50-50 now. Because you realize that, damn, the men gave you exactly what you asked for and you couldn't handle it. You said that you would rather struggle by yourself. You said, I can do bad by myself. I ain't got to do. And so the men say, okay, great, have at it. Now y'all, the same women begging to come back, begging to go 50-50. Because you understand that that's still better than 100%. And it still ain't enough. Y'all are out here having to take on 100% by yourself. And it's feeling like 200% by yourself. Because the 100 still ain't making the ends meet. So I just don't know if it's something that could be too late for women who are a little bit more seasoned in the game. I'm going to be real about it. I've seen y'all destroy, like I said, the fabric and the foundation of love, family, relationships. Coming together, y'all tore it down, said that building with somebody was bad. And a lot of y'all, I'm going to be real, a lot of y'all are saying that because y'all have destroyed y'all's lives. Y'all have wasted a lot of time. So you don't have time to build with nobody. You undid too much damage. You wasted too much time on these deadbeat ass guys that you knew weren't shit. But y'all want to have that conversation. Y'all don't want to admit, yeah, I knew he wasn't shit, but I thought I could change him. I thought I was different. I thought I was better. Y'all don't want to be that real. So instead, a lot of y'all would just love to say, nah, it wasn't that, I knew he wasn't shit and I decided to lay down with him, procreate with him, build him up, not build with him. You tried to build him up. You tried to make him be a man that he wasn't in the first place. So instead of being that honest and real with yourselves, y'all would rather just say, nah, it's just that all men ain't shit, not the ones that I choose to be with. And that's disingenuous to me as well. And that's problematic to me as well. Because then y'all end up perpetuating those same cycles over. Because you're never learning. You're never growing. You're never changing behavior. And y'all are passing that down to y'all's daughters, y'all's sisters, y'all's cousins, y'all's nieces. For them to think that, hey, you know, ain't nothing you can do. It's just that all the men ain't shit. No. The men you choose ain't shit. And the reason why you choose a man who ain't shit is because something within you ain't shit. But that's too real. And when I say something within you ain't shit, I'm talking about maybe it's a character flaw. Maybe it's an unhealed trauma that you have not dealt with. You have not peeled back. You have not healed. And so you're going after a certain type. But again, that's being too real. And that's putting a little bit of responsibility and accountability on you that you don't got time for. Because, bitch, I'm a prize. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Bitch, I'm perfect. Right? And don't let you be a beautiful woman. Don't let you be an attractive woman. Because now it's like, oh, bitch, please. I ain't got no work to do. My beauty carries me. You know what I'm saying? So all the way around, it's a lot of damage that has been done. A lot of entitlement. And like I said, that does fall on the more attractive women, but we're so dysfunctional and delusional today that we believe that even women who don't take care of themselves physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, in no shape, way, or form, that, you know, they beautiful and perfect too. So yeah, we've destroyed it. I should be able to give a man the very least and get the most. Because again, I'm a prize. And before I get into this video, and I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second, because I want to acknowledge y'all, show my gratitude. I appreciate you. I want to say this: you do still have men out here who are trying to gift y'all and give to y'all what y'all are saying that y'all want, and y'all even dog those men out. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't as a man. So you might as well don't. That's what y'all are witnessing today. Men say I might as well not because, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get the same outcome anyway. I'm gonna get the same disrespect anyway. I'm gonna get the same neglect anyway. I'm happier by myself, and that should have never been a thing. Never. You should be so much of a quality woman that any day without you is a detriment. Because no, a man don't need you, but you should be adding on to his life in such a valuable way. So it's like, yeah, but damn, she makes it worth it. Damn, she makes it better though. Damn, she makes it easier though. It should be that. But we didn't do that, did we? We've created a disaster to where even the men who are trying to give to y'all what y'all say that y'all want, like, oh yeah, I need a man take care of everything, pay what 100% of everything. I ain't gotta do nothing. When they try to do that, this is how y'all do them. And we're gonna get into this video. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can hit 700. I'm gonna need 600 first, but we should have at least 626 likes. Amen. Thank you, Bree. It says, was called a basic bitch by a wife for building with my husband. Left the sisterhood so fast. Listen. And you know what, Bree? That's something else that we hardly ever explore and talk about. It's a lot of wives out here as well. And when I say wives, I'm using quotations because, bitch, you're not a wife. You have that title, but that's not what you embody. A wife is a helpmeet. A wife is a support. A wife is a great follower and a leader when delegated to be one. A wife is somebody that is going to be nurturing, respectful, even resourceful. That's a wife. But a lot of y'all are just entitled, put up prostitutes, that feel like, oh, because I can offer him sex, then yeah, I'm a wife. No. And like I'm saying, Bree, that's also something that I've come to realize, especially as of late, that is something that could be dangerous, is because you are starting to see these put up prostitutes claiming to be wives, trying to give the game as far as, yeah, because my husband, he don't do this, and me as a wife, I don't do that. And that can be also poisoning the thought process or the expectation and the perception of what marriage is supposed to be and look like as well. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be very careful about who we are taking advice from on all fronts. Don't think that because somebody is married that they know what they talking about per se. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be different levels and layers. All I ask is that you all listen to individuals that are going to give you a balanced, fair perspective. That's not going to give you this entitled, selfish, greedy, needy, over the top, materialistic type of bullshit. Like, that's not a relationship. That's not a marriage. That's not love. So that would be something that I would tell you all to be very mindful of. Don't just take a title off face value. Like, it matters. Thank you, Terenzo. It says, it's beyond saying, I don't know if it's too late. It literally is too late. And people need to stop being afraid to say it's too late. Let denial go and face it. Lord have mercy. Whoopsie. Well, here's the reason why I don't like to say it's too late. I don't like to say that because I know that we still have men and women out here who are still trying, who are still doing it, who are still looking, So that's why I don't like to say it. Thank you, UK. Is that what that's how UK Prince? My computer tripping, y'all. Y'all already know. Okay, I got my sis Bree. And again, there's nothing wrong with building with a man, but you have to have a quality man. I feel like that's where they go wrong, Bree. They be building with Smokey. Matter of fact, they be trying to build up Smokey to be a man. You know what I'm saying? And then when he gets all polished up and cleaned up, after you invested all your damn hard work and sacrifice into him, and he leave you for the next bitch, now it's like, see, this why you don't build with no man, and see, this why men ain't ish, and this why I make a man do 100% of everything, because this deadbeat ass guy that I did that with before, he treated me like this. Well, again, you were not even building with a quality man to begin with, so you cannot say that you ever tried or attempted to do such a thing in the first place. And that'd be my point, Bree. But it is what it is. Thank you, DB. It says grow together. Man, fuck that shit. Wait a minute, DB. And again, this is why you have DBNXs of the world. Like, man, fuck that. We done with it. Been there, done that. Even with the quote unquote good women, they were selfish and entitled too. I'm checked out. So you do have this. Lord have mercy. DB again says, D, it's 2025. Hardly any man gives a shit about what a woman thinks or wants. Laugh out loud. DB, we not even 35 minutes in. Can we chill? Can we? Thank you, Esther. I appreciate you, sis. Hold on now. Y'all clowning. Am I caught up? Let me see. Fan funding. Okay. I see Bree here again. Thank you again, Bree. She says, women want a traditional marriage without doing any work. Make it make sense. And you can't. You can't make this shit make sense. And that's why a lot of men are done with it. Because check this out, Bree. This man in this video I'm getting ready to share with y'all, he is attempting to do exactly what women, quote unquote, need men to do. Oh, yeah, pay the 100% of the bills, do X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. And look how he's being treated. Hold on, y'all. I got all these damn lights in my big ass afro, and I'm hot. Let me tell my husband to turn the air on a little bit or turn the heat off. Okay. Look, if you see a little pit sweat, look, I'm hot as hell, y'all. I got a big ass Hollywood light. I got a light here. I got the sun coming through. I got the afro representing for the queens out here. So just give me some grace. But put a 2 in the chat, y'all, if y'all can hear this.
So you think come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got
he going off. Cause y'all hear this man going off. Put a 2 if y'all can hear that. You did the front. I appreciate it. Hold on. Put a 2. Can y'all hear? Okay, I see the 2s. Let's get into it.
So you think come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing shit around here. That's your motherfucking job.
Who the fuck do you think that you're yelling at, though? You're not talking to me.
I am talking to you. You clean this fucking mess up.
Okay, let's get this shit straight real quick.
I don't clean shit around this bitch. I pay the bills around this bitch. You clean up. The fuck you talking about?
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind if you think you finna tell me what the fuck to do.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you not finna tell me what the fuck to do. You finna get your ass up and clean this shit. I don't give a fuck what type of bills your ass pay up in this motherfucker. I ain't gotta be your mama. Don't put your hands on me. I ain't gotta be your mama, but I'm finna tell your ass what the fuck you finna do, though. Yes, the fuck I am. And what you gonna do about it, though? What you gonna do about it? I ain't cleaning shit. I run this bitch, not you. You pay the bills in this bitch.
Who the fuck are you talking to like that?
You is who the fuck I'm talking to like that. What? That's what the fuck I thought. Walk your ass out that door.
I ain't clean up shit, though.
Yes, the fuck you is. I ain't cleaning up after your ass. Yeah, alright. We gonna see.
That was intense. That was a lot. But peep the game. Ladies, y'all out here talking about, oh yeah, I need me a man to take care of all the bills. I need a man to take care of all of this and all of that. This is why they don't. You fuck around as a man, take on the load and the responsibility of having a woman to be a part of your equation, have her move in with you, live off you. Let's say you even marry this girl. And all of a sudden, all of her responsibilities become obsolete. Oh, no, I don't do shit around this bitch. But a man's supposed to pay for everything. I ain't your mama. Who the fuck is you talking to? I don't give a fuck that you pay all these bills, nigga. I ain't cleaning up after you. This is the potential setup that a lot of men are afraid of running into by taking on the responsibility of saying, you know what? I'm going to give her exactly what she's wanting. I'm going to take care of everything. You run the risk as that man of that chick coming through being a complete fucking bum. Entitled, selfish, lazy, confrontational, violent. This is why men say, no, I ain't doing that shit. And can I go here just to drive the point home and really prove a point? And y'all get the likes up. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run this whole clip back in a second. I just want to let it play all the way through first. But let me prove a point and drive a point home. A lot of women always talk about how, well, the reason why I don't do this and I don't do that and I don't do this and I refuse to do that is because I did that and I tried that and all those men did X, Y, and Z and all those men did me like this and all those men. Do y'all not think about what men have potentially gone through with other females? And yes, quote unquote, the good ones too. To where now they are refusing to do certain things, overextend. Y'all don't ever think about that. Y'all are out here calling men broke, sassy, zesty, gay, feminine, weak ass bitches. Got a video coming up for that should be uploaded after I edit that tomorrow, talking about Glorilla. Y'all do all of this to the men when they refuse to place themselves in certain positions again. But you're okay as a woman to be like, oh, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Oh, fuck, nah, I ain't doing this. And fuck, nah, I ain't doing. Imagine the damage that a lot of men are having to deal with and suffer through. Y'all out here complaining, oh, why these men don't want to take us on dates? And why these men want to be so cheap? And why these men don't want to get married? And why these men don't want relationships? Can you think for a second? Put yourself in a man's position and in his shoes. When he is obligated, quote unquote, as a man to go above and beyond all the time. And if he don't, again, broke, dusty, gay, sassy, zesty, weak ass bitch. Like that's the man's standard. If a man, oh, let me drive this. Let me drive it. Hold on. Let me drive it and cook it. Hold on now. A man's requirement for being a man in the first place is already something that is extreme. Let me cook for a second. And thank you all for y'all donations. I'm going to read it in a second. When it comes to the fundamentals of what it is to be a woman, when it comes to the basics of what it is to be qualified or classified as a woman, it's very generic shit, right? As long as you cook for a man, clean for a man, love a man, support a man, you a good woman. You a real woman, right? But a man, you have to make all of this money. You have to take on the load, whether that be the emotional trauma, mental anguish. You have to take on all of, like that is the entry level of what it is to be a man. It's already these extreme standards that you have to meet just to get in the door. It's not no basic shit like, oh, just be a man that listens to a woman, you know, rub her on the back when she cry, you know, be able to make a plate. No. You need to be able to fund that woman's lifestyle, the children's lifestyle. You have to be able to be a fucking guidance counselor, a therapist, a Superman. You have to be a fucking superhero as the entry level of what it is to be a man. And if you don't, you weak, you broke, you sassy, you zesty, you don't deserve respect. You don't deserve a woman. You don't deserve shit because you ain't shit. If you ain't Superman, you ain't shit. And you better not complain with your broke, weak ass. But to be a woman, you ain't got to be Superwoman. Just cook and clean and fold a sock. And y'all wonder why men done with y'all ass. I gotta be Superman and you gotta be a basic daughter. You give your daughter chores. Hey, go wash the dishes. Did you put your clothes in the hamper? Type shit. That's what it is to be a wife, right? A good woman. Yeah, you know, because I'm daddy's little princess. Y'all are not taught to be wives. You're taught to be fucking daughters. Sugar babies. Why the man gotta be Superman and save the day and polish you up and clean you up and rescue you from them other niggas who fucked you up? I gotta do all of that? I don't even get to have a reflection of what I'm giving to you. The complimentary version of what I'm able to extend and give to you. I gotta get basic shit that I can really do for myself. And probably better than you. Make my own fucking pancakes, bitch. I can. They got Bisquick, Aunt Jemima, you name it. Shit, a lot of us can go on motherfucking Google, chat GPT. Learn how to make a damn pancake. The fuck? That it ain't rocket science. But this is what we're dealing with. Y'all laughing, but y'all know I'm speaking the facts. This is what we're dealing with. And so when you have men that actually say, you know what, I'm gonna still try to be as traditional as I can and take on 100% and do 100% and do that and do this. And I'm gonna be Superman. I'm going to be Superman. And a bitch is laying up talking about, yeah, I ain't your mama. But let a man say, bitch, I'm not Superman. I ain't your daddy. I ain't your son. Now that's a problem, though. And y'all are really out here today questioning why men today are done. Why men today have changed and they so different. Y'all ain't like our granddaddies. I wonder why. My daddy wasn't like that. Well, what kind of wife was your mother? Whoopsie. Y'all don't never go that far. A lot of y'all despise y'all mothers. Because to you, she was weak. And you know why she was weak to you? She was weak to you because she actually submitted to your daddy. But you're not understanding that that's the reason why that your daddy was a good man. There's power in submission. I know y'all hate that word. Go and get my book. I break it down. The link is in the description box. Get it today. Your mama actually respected your daddy. She actually listened to him, obeyed him. Whoopsie. I know y'all hate that word too. Get my book. It'll uncover all of that. That's why your daddy was a good daddy and a good husband. Because your mama, she knew her place. She knew her role. She knew how to balance out. She knew how to replenish, restore. But again, that's the same qualities that y'all despise in y'all mamas. Yeah, but my grandma was weak. Yeah, but my mama, she was weak. And she out here doing this and doing that. I could never. And that's why you will never. You will never get to experience what it is to have a man. And I'm not talking about somebody that come through and blow your back out and then send you back out. I ain't talking about that. Anybody can get some dick, sweetheart. But to have a man to honor you, cater to you, take care of you, respect you, want you, you'll never have that. Because this is the treatment that y'all even give to the men who try to be like your damn granddaddy. I ain't your mama. Y'all want men that are going to reflect back to you how your daddy treated your mama. Because he was a good father and a good husband. And your granddaddy and your uncles. And y'all want those. But y'all refuse to even acknowledge what your mothers and grandmothers had to do in order to receive it. Y'all ask that all now, but see, I ain't doing that though. Well, okay, well then you can't get that then. Because your mamas and your grandmas, they didn't mind cooking, cleaning, obeying, following the leadership of, loving, respecting. They didn't mind that. And I already know what y'all thinking. Oh yeah, but they was also getting cheated on, and they was also having to deal with outside babies, and they was also, see, I could never. And when y'all say shit like that, and it's just me being honest, because I'm gonna be real, I ain't dealing with that shit either, sis. But if I really want to be objective with that shit, I would be petty enough to even say, but you dealing with it anyway. A lot of y'all dealing with ain't shit ass niggas who got outside babies. A lot of y'all are the willing sixth baby mama. Like, so what's really the issue? Y'all doing it anyway for niggas that ain't shit. So at least your mama and your grandma dealt with it with a guy who was actually taking care of the household and the children, who was present. So what you not gonna deal with again? What can you never put up with and do? Okay. I guess you just gotta pick your poison. You know, I'm just, yeah. I know they say toasty, but I say whoopsie. Okay, toasty. I already know, but whoopsie. I already know what the arguments are. Oh, but see, our mamas was out. See, I ain't doing all that. That's why they was weak to me. See, they was weak to me because they already knew their husbands was out here making other babies. They already knew their husbands was dealing with these other bitches. See, I can't do all that. I ain't my grandma. I ain't my mama. I ain't tolerating that. I ain't dealing with that. And I feel you, sis, because I ain't dealing with that shit either. I'm sorry. But if I wanted to make an argument, I could and say, well, a lot of y'all dealing with niggas who doing that secretly anyway. And he ain't doing a fraction of what your granddaddy did. He ain't doing a fraction of what your daddy did for your mama. You know, so whoopsie. Gots to be more careful. I mean, just stop me when I'm wrong and I'll shut up. Hold on. Just stop me where I'm wrong and I will shut up. Y'all laughing. I'm so damn serious, Earl. Huh. Hold on. I'm just trying to get him to work on this good Sunday. Thank you, Daily Raver. It says, hey, Danica, you know, after that video, you may as well go warm up cell 158 or 163 for me. Also, the fro is back. Oh, yeah, the fro back. My husband made me do it, y'all. He was like, yeah, you know, but I like the fro. And my husband, like, he don't make me do nothing. But when he says something, I value it, you know, and I take heed to it. Like, but he really liked that, though. So let me go and do the fro. But let's not get it twisted, y'all, all right? If you see me in the next 2 weeks back with my my black girl straight hair, don't say nothing, okay? Because my husband, he liked that, too. But he did tell me that, you know, that fro. He said something about that fro. And so she back, okay? She back. But thank you, Daily Raver. Now, and I hope you don't clown too much, Daily Raver. But as long as you send it in your super chat, aka your bail money, your commissary money, your pain and suffering money, I'ma let you clown. All right, I'ma let you have at it. But hold on. Thank you. Anyone can learn quantum. It says they think about it, but they shame men for it. Who hurt you? See what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. That's dismissive. That's dismissive and disrespectful. Because if a man comes through and say, "Oh, bitch, get over it. Who hurt you?" Now you're a narcissist. You know, now you're somebody that is a psychopath. You know what I mean? Because you don't even have any emotion. You know, shit like that. So it irritates me. I'm gonna be real. Hold on, I can't see the rest of y'all. Let me go to my phone. And y'all get the likes up. Hold on. Can I see it here? Let me go to the bottom. Yo, we can't hit 800. We should have at least 736 likes. Thank you again, Daily Raver. It says, those chicks who say they want Superman should be careful what they wish for. Men who can fly see a lot more options from the sky. Deal with her? Hell no. I'm flying up, up, and away from that. Whoopsie. Now, Daily Raver, you treading muddy waters. Hold on now. I don't know if I want to go that deep into the trenches. But that is something to think about. All right. Men who can do all of this and do all of that for you. He may be outside. Now, are you gonna be okay with that? I don't know. Now, I ain't saying all men who are able to take care of everything are hoes and cheaters. I ain't saying that. It's a lot of, I know way too many solid ass black men at that take care of everything, and yeah, they solid. They not out here cheating, being reckless, ran through hoes. They not doing none of that. Okay, let's be clear. However, to be, honest and go into different levels and layers, you could have to deal with that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you want me to be Superman, but okay, be okay if I gotta go over here and say this bitch over here too, though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I ain't trying to get that deep. Hold on. My computer is tripping. Thank you, Johnny. It says outsourcing will have a big surge this year, 2025 and to the future. So call Uber. Oh my God, here y'all go clowning. Hold on. I know I missed some people. I got Solo, Terenzo. Hold on. Thank you, Solo TV. I can't bring you up. Solo, I'll say Solo T40. Thank you, Solo T40. It says, unfortunately, these housewives shows play a big part of these women's dysfunction. Unfortunately, these housewives shows play a big part of these women's dysfunction. So that as well, and that's why I made it a point to highlight the fact that we have to be mindful and careful about who we are taking advice from. It does not matter about the title per se. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have hold out housewives. For crying out loud, Sprinkle, Shira 7, she's a wife. So it's about making sure that you're taking in the proper information. Is it something that's healthy? Is it something that's balanced? Is it something that's fair? Or is it leaning more towards being something that's superficial, one-sided, selfish, stuff like that? Thank you, Terenzo. It says it's beyond saying. Okay, I did get that one. Okay, let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. Terenzo again says, it's too late. Poly won't save a damn thing either. And people are poly now like their Rolling Stone grandparents were as well and can't get that right. Terenzo, y'all ain't lying, okay? Y'all ain't lying. But damn, y'all going way too deep and I ain't trying to go that deep. Okay, I'm just not. I'm not. I already be triggering people. She just triggered me because I am dealing with a nickel who got 20 baby mamas who ain't shit. He ain't doing nothing for me. But yeah. Thank you, AMK. It says, hope to see you on Twitter. I can't get with Twitter. I couldn't get with TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you, AMK. Thank you, John. It says women have to go 50-50 because they wanted to be independent. Facts. And that's what I want to get into as well. I'm going to get into that as well. Thank you to Main Lion. I appreciate you. It says, Anika, a lot of females don't like you because you're keeping good men from becoming crash dummies with females who have crashed into the wall on life highway. Lord have mercy. It says, we fellas just driving past the wreckage. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that is a huge reason why they don't like me. Because it's like, oh, bitch, you holding us accountable. You holding us to a standard. And something else, and this is not coming from me. This is what I've heard from my brothers, my comments who have said certain things. So don't think that I'm being conceited and full of myself and all that when I say this. But it's real talk. I had to like be real about it. Not only am I holding these women to a standard, right? And holding them responsible and accountable for their ways and actions, their lifestyle choices and all of that. But it makes it even worse and even more of insult to injury that I'm actually doing the things that I'm talking about. And this is what y'all said, not me. So I don't want to hear no shit. This bitch. And I'm not ugly. Right? So that makes it worse, quote unquote, because it's like, damn, if I'm not even hitting on what she's hitting on, yet I'm asking for a lot more than her, that's fucking up the ecosystem. That's messing up what I can be expected to ask for from a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I even have attractive women who are not ugly, okay, I'm just gonna say I'm not ugly. If you have women out here who are not ugly, who are doing the work, who are practicing what they are preaching, telling us and telling men what they should be doing and what they should be looking out for and what they should not be tolerating, all of that, that's kind of messing it up. And so, yes, I'm going to be upset. Yes, I'm going to be angry about that. Because if she is able to do it, what makes me exempt? And I'm Baby Bop. What makes me exempt and I'm Cynthia from the Rugrats? What makes me exempt and I'm Bulldog Keisha? You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, I feel like also is a reason why they don't like me too. And it's just one of them things I just got to deal with, you know, and just hope for the best and hope that women that are quality, younger women, especially because y'all still got a chance, just hope that they are listening and do what needs to be done. Okay. Okay, let me see. But thank you so much, the main lion. And if I miss you, I apologize. Let me see. Johnny Harris says outsourcing will have a big surge. Okay, I got that one. And yes, outsourcing will have a big surge. What are y'all going to do now that we are also entering into a new time to where a lot of the guys out here are finding it to be something that is feasible and actually better for them to not deal with you when all y'all are offering is basic shit anyway that I can hire somebody to do or I can learn how to do myself? To have a woman to do it for me would come along with way too much baggage. So, for example, yeah, I can have a woman to cook for me and clean for me and, you know, do all this basic, very generic type of bullshit. But by having her in my life, that's also going to come with me having to make a lot of money, a lot more money, I should say. It's going to come with me having to spend a lot more money. It's going to come at the cost of my freedom to do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. It's going to come at the expense of me having to take on the load of making sure that she's comfortable and making sure that, you know, she's being accommodated. And like the reward that you can receive from the quote unquote perks and benefits of dealing with a woman is not really averaging out is my point. And that is something that a lot of women have fucked up with. Thank you so much. Who is this? FS Claire. Y'all drop the salutes down in the comments for MVP FS Claire for coming through with this 50. All right, I appreciate you. And I'm gonna read that in a second. Thank you, Anthony, too. I see you. But that's something else that we have to acknowledge as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, to take on a woman in this day and age, what you're going to receive from her, the baggage and the potential damage is going to outweigh it. So I'd rather keep that over there. I'd rather not. And that should have never been a thing. It should have always been a thing of, yes, this is way better to have a woman to do this. Sure, I could outsource it. Sure, I could learn how to do it by myself. But by having her do it, it comes with a woman that's going to honor me, support me. It comes with a woman that's going to make my life more enjoyable, easier. You know, it's going to come with a woman that, you know, is going to light my load in more ways than one. You know, it's going to come with a lot more than if I were to do it myself or outsource it. But we didn't do that. We had the opposite effect. And that's another reason why men are making y'all go 50-50. So it's like, well, shit, at least she helping me. At least she helping me in some regard. It ain't completely on me. And then if the bitch get too cocky and comfortable, I'm just asked out. Or they're saying, no, I'll be by myself. But I want to play this back though, y'all, and break this down, because this clip to me was very telling. And it was also something that was very eye-opening and just like bizarre. Okay. Because like, damn, like, did she really go in like that? Talking about, yeah, I ain't your mama and nigga, I ain't doing this for you. And I don't give a fuck about what bills you pay. Like, really? Hold on. Thank you, Anthony. It says, haven't watched in a while. Hope you're doing well. I am. And thank you so much. I hope you're doing well as well. Glad to have you back. Thank you, FS. It says, we've seen this before in history. Slaves also rebelled, seeking freedom. The slave masters demanded the slaves return to a position of servitude and shut up. Sounds familiar, huh? Men are leaving the plantation and the slave masters are pissed. Now, FS, I know you did not just compare today's relationships between men and women is that of a slave master and a slave. This is crazy. But you know what, FS? I can't even be mad at it. Like, it does have some truth to it. You get over here, obey me, bow down to me, and you better not require me to do shit for you in return. You do as I say, not as I do, right? So if you see me over here being lazy and you see me being over here bossy and, you know, disrespectful and neglectful, you don't do that. But if I tell you to do some shit, you do all of that and you shut the fuck up, because a real man, fill in the blank, you already know. A real man would. A real man could. A real man would have no problem. A real man, he can take it. A real man, y'all already know. So when FS Claire comes through talking like this, can I really be mad? I don't think so. I don't think so. But let's run this back, y'all. Y'all like the video. Matter of fact, let me check my likes. Let me see what y'all doing. Okay, because we got damn near 800 people up in here. I need to see these likes. Let me see. Wow. Y'all mean to tell me that we have damn near 800 people in the building and I only got 508 of them likes? That's a problem. That is a problem. Can y'all please like the video, share the video, and subscribe? That would be amazing. Okay? Do that for your little big sis. That shit is free. Give us free. Speaking of damn slaves, FS Claire, why they can't give me my free likes? Damn, Gina. Give us free likes. All right? All right. But big shout out to you, FS. I appreciate you. All right. But let's get into it. Let's run this back.
So you think come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked
Now let's
up.
pause this. It says, this generation is doomed. What a lazy bum. Lord have mercy. A bum looking? Hold on. It says, this generation is doomed. What a lazy bum looking, Rosa Parks hair, lollipop popping, firecracker ass female. LOL. Now, why they roast her like this? Anyway, it says if the man works and pays the bills, why should he have to come home and cook and clean the home also? And to me, that's a valid fucking point. A man that is paying 100% of everything, making sure that you are able to live a quote unquote soft life. Yeah, he roasted the fuck out of her. I don't look, y'all laughing. That took me out. Like, I ain't even read that. First off, I ain't even read the captions. It said this generation is doing what a lazy bum looking, Rosa Parks hair, lollipop popping, firecracker ass bitch. I mean, that's what he pretty much should have said. Looks like, you know. But nonetheless, y'all, it's a valid question. It's a valid point being made. How is it okay and how is it fair that a man can be out here paying 100% of everything, doing exactly what a lot of these chicks swore up and down that they needed a man to do, but when he's doing that, he can't even get anything to, how can I put this? Anything to compensate or reward him for what he's doing. You know what I mean? But hold on, let me do this real quick. Okay. All right, let's blow this up.
So you think come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing shit around here. That's your motherfucking job.
Who the fuck do you think that you're yelling at, though? You're not talking to me.
I am talking to you. You clean this fucking mess up.
Okay, let's get this shit straight real quick.
I don't clean shit around this bitch. I pay the bills around this bitch. You clean up. The fuck you talking about?
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind if you think you finna tell me what the fuck to do.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you not finna tell me what the fuck to do. You finna get your ass up and clean this shit. I don't give a fuck what type of bills your ass pay up for this motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying? She said, you finna get your motherfucking ass up and clean this shit up. I don't give a fuck what type of bills you pay around this bitch. You have women out there today with this level of entitlement, selfishness, audacity. And y'all wondering why men rather be single or make your ass pay with him? Because I'll be a motherfucking fool to be out here busting my ass. What did I say earlier, y'all? I said for a man to take on a woman, a family, and all of that, that's going to require for him to have to make more money and spend more money. So if I'm making more money, but that money is going to be spent because I have more responsibility, and I'm not even going to get reimbursed, compensated, rewarded, appreciated for the shit that I'm doing, why do it? That's what we're dealing with. And y'all really in y'all damn right ass, crazy ass minds thinking, oh, well, I don't understand why men don't want to pay 100%. I don't get it. Because, bitch, you ain't doing shit. It would be better for him to live his own life at his own leisure and deal with you in the meantime, in between time, than to have a chick just laying up, sucking up air, can't even suck that, and got the nerve to have a fucking attitude telling me what she not gonna do. Talking about, I don't give a damn what bills you pay. What? This is why. Because y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all laughing. I'm so sincere. What's the point? What's the purpose of a man saying, okay, let me do this for her, if you don't even get shit? Let's be clear, you all. Let's be very fucking honest. Nobody is doing anything for no reason. That's stupid. We all want something in return for what we're doing, especially if we are going out of our way to do it. We want to be rewarded in some way. Let's just be honest, y'all. We want to feel like it's worth it in some way. Like, yeah, but at least I'm getting this though. Yeah, but at least I'm helping in this regard, or at least I'm getting helped in this regard, or something. It has to be a return on the investment. So for you to have men out here like, okay, well, let me do X, Y, and Z for her because that is what she's wanting from me, but I can't even get nothing in return for it. It's like, well, bitch, what's the fucking point? That's like going to work, working overtime to get the same check, if not less money. Because like I said, for a man to take on a woman, that's going to require more money versus being by yourself. This is also why a lot of men are opting to even be single. They're opting to be single because I get to make money and keep money. Let's go a step further and be really honest. We already know that when it comes to relationships, it is more often than not the woman. Thank you, James. Thank you, John Till. I think I said somebody else. Thank you, Johnny. I'm gonna read that in a second. And big shout out to FS Clear. Let's be completely honest and transparent about this as well, y'all. We already know that when it comes to relationships, it is more often than not the woman that is demanding or wanting, desiring certain things. And those certain things, more than likely, are going to be things of material possessions. Like I always say, you all, men are very basic. Men are very simple. Y'all don't like too much. Y'all don't do too much. You know what I mean? It's very rare that you come across a guy's like, oh yeah, you know, because I need a chandelier and because I need this to be decked out and, you know, I need the marble floors and I need the marble countertops and it's really the women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of want to upgrade this. Men, y'all will be okay with a fucking man cave as long as it got a big screen TV on the wall, a nice little couch, you know, some motherfucking potato chips, and somewhere to kick your feet up. Y'all don't really give a fuck. Y'all ain't worried about, but the countertops though, I really don't like. But the flooring is just kind of off for me. You know, I would like to, you know, upstairs, downstairs. That's the women. So more often than not, it is the women coming through like, yeah, babe, but I kind of want to expand this and I kind of want to upgrade this and I kind of want to renovate that and I kind of want to, it's the women. Let's be clear. Y'all already know. Yeah, and a sandwich. And y'all get a big screen, flat screen TV, a flat screen TV, you know, 50-inch or better. 55-inch or better, something to put on the wall so you can see your damn sports. You know, a couch. The couch can be raggedy as fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. As long as it's comfortable. Potato chips, a sandwich. What else? Somewhere to wash your ass, go to sleep. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all can lead very, very minimal lives. Let's be clear. Yeah, DoorDash, bitch. DoorDash my wife, bitch. DoorDash cook for me. Fuck you mean. So it's the women. Let's be abundantly real and clear with this. It's when we enter the chat to where it's like, damn, she want that. I mean, I could do without it, but if she wanted, I guess. It's us. So I'm saying that to say this. Men will actually probably save a lot more money without a woman because y'all don't need to be fancy and shit. Y'all don't need shit to be cute. I don't give a fuck about cute, bitch. Do the TV work. You know what I'm saying? So y'all laugh, but y'all know I am not playing. Facts. Y'all know I'm speaking facts, Zeus. So it's us. So for a man to be like, okay, let me invite a woman into my life so she can make that shit more expensive. And I cannot even get a motherfucking sandwich, some peace and quiet. A bitch to wash the damn plate when I'm done with the motherfucking sandwich. That's crazy to me. I gotta go to work, bust my ass, day in and day out, and come home to a fucking dirty house. I got another upload I'm gonna do for y'all. That's going over this. I should play that shit right now, but they may draw out the damn video. Matter of fact, I think we could add this to this dope discussion. Let me airdrop this real quick. No, is it up here already? Yeah, it's already up here. So I got something else I'm gonna introduce to this dope discussion. I'm just gonna include it in it. I ain't gonna make no separate video. But it's so many women out here that are requiring men to go above and beyond, and they can't even get basic needs met. Y'all know I'm spot on. I know, even though y'all are here laughing like, "Oh man, you crazy," but am I lying though? No. So to still come home to a combative woman, a lazy woman, and not even have the basic needs met, like respect, like a clean home, come the fuck on. Please. Like, let's be real, you all. My husband, we have our own separate bathrooms. I can't share no bathroom, okay? Guests got their own bathroom. I don't like people in my damn space, okay? I'm sorry. Double sinks ain't enough for me. You need your own damn space. So my husband has his own separate bathroom, right? He has a walk-in shower and all that. I'll be damned if I allow my husband to come home to a shower that is filthy, soap scum and shit everywhere, mold and shit. No, I'm getting down at the motherfucking base of the walk-in shower. I'm spraying all that shit with the is it the OxyClean? Go and get that damn OxyClean foam. That shit work wonders, bitch. You know, I'm down there spraying all that. I'm down wiping all shit, removing shit, throwing shit away. I'm scrubbing motherfucking toilets and shit. Wiping down mirrors. I'm doing all of that. Do I like to do it? Fuck no. But guess what? My husband work his ass hard. My husband work from sun up to motherfucking sundown, 7 days a week. The least he can do is come home to a clean fucking bathroom, a clean fucking kitchen, a clean fucking home. Peace. Give him some quiet. Give him some space. At least. All that my husband has to worry about when he comes home is taking out the motherfucking trash. That's it. He like to make his juices and his smoothies. That's all. That's it. He ordered the groceries. If I'm here and he not here, guess who gonna get them off the porch and put the motherfucking shit up? Me. So the least I can do, and when I'm saying all that to say this, that shit that I'm doing is still basic as fuck. That would be stuff I would do anyway. Thank you, the main lion. Salute to you. Y'all drop the salutes down in the comments for FS Clear and the main lion. Even that shit that I'm saying that I'm doing for my husband is still basic. It's the least I can fucking do. For somebody that is taking care of me, making sure I'm not hungry, making sure I'm not broke, making sure I got a roof over my head, making sure that I'm secure, making sure that my mental health is good, my physical health is good. Like, that's the least I can fucking do. Because best believe a man could flourish without us. Probably more, because he's not going to be wasting all his damn money on shit that's cute. Come on, y'all. Let me finish off this video and then I'm gonna read the rest of y'all super chats. Then I got another video I want to share with y'all. Okay. I'm just gonna combine this. All right. But did you hear this hoe? This hoe said, I don't give a fuck about what bills you pay in this bitch. I ain't doing shit. You gonna clean up, watch. And there's something else I want to highlight about this. That's very important.
I ain't gotta be your mama. Don't put your hands on me. I ain't gotta be your mama, but I'm gonna tell your ass what the fuck you finna do though. Yes, the fuck I am. And what you gonna do about it though?
That right there. That shit right there is so dangerous. This is another reason why men are opting to be single. They don't even want to go 50-50. Bitch, you had your own place. I got my own place. You go and deal with whoever you want to deal with. When you want to deal with them, I'm going to do the same thing. Look, you ain't got to get rid of nobody because you ain't my bitch. Just make sure that we wrapping it up, strapping it up. We good, love, enjoy. I don't want you like that. It's a lot of men who are also opting to be single. Let's be clear about this. Because this shit right here is dangerous. A man can fucking snap. Men already have to go out into this world, bust their asses to make ends meet, to make a quality life for themselves, to be self-sufficient. They already have to do that as is by themselves. So to then have to go out into this world, compete, deal with all this bullshit just so I can get ahead, just so I can be comfortable, just so I can be stable, again, by myself. And then come home. If I just so happen to choose to be with a woman, to come home and then risk the threat of violence and having everything that I had worked so hard to be stripped away from me when I didn't have to let the bitch in to begin with. This is why they rather be single. Bitch, my life is hard enough as a man by myself. Dealing outside in the real world is already a task. That's already something that's just a lot. I would never want to be a man. I don't understand how I ain't gonna get into all of that. But let me just say this. I'm happy the way I was born. Like I don't want to be no man. Nah, I don't want to be no man. Being a man is hard work. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. And don't let you be black, please. No. So no, I don't want those problems. Okay. But to have to be a man in this world alone is a lot. So to take on a woman, family, relationship, all of that shit, and to compile that, and then have to come home to a woman that's not even going to be peaceful, but problematic. Oh yeah, I'm going to snap in this bitch. That could be so dangerous. To have a female buck up at you on some shit she in the wrong about, I know you fucking lying. You wrong as fuck for laying up all day in a dirty ass house while this man is going to work, busting his ass, paying for everything for you. And you got your fucking nerve to say, I ain't your mama? Bitch, you ain't my daughter. It'd be the hypocrisy for me. That shit is dangerous. And then for her to challenge him, and we already know the dangers of that. It's hard enough for men. And like I said, don't let him be black. So for you to even add that layer on top of what he has to go through and deal with on a daily basis is crazy. You asking for that nigga to snap. Please stop playing with your life and his. And if you loved your man enough, it would never be an instance to where you would even place him in this type of position to snap like that, to potentially harm you. I would never get in my husband's face talking about and what you gonna do. Not ever. Not fucking ever. I'm not even gonna get in my husband's face like I want to do some shit. Because that could be a problem. So even placing a man in that type of position to where he could Snap. Like I say, men already are dealing with so fucking much. Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on in that man's mind, because we already know men are already taught to bottle shit up, just deal with it, man up. So it's probably so many things that men don't even talk to you about. Even though you could be the wife like me that inquires, like, what's going on? How you feeling? What you going through? You want anything you want to talk to me about? It's some men out there that could be like, I got some shit I need to talk about, or but I can deal with it though. It ain't no big deal. And it could be a fucking big deal. But because they're men and they're wired and programmed to look at things that are a major as minor, they could be bottling that shit and not understanding the effects that it could be having. And that's real talk. And that's something that we don't really put into the proper perspective as well. Men are taught to minimize the most drastic, traumatic, major things. Because you a man, you deal with that. Men are out here trying to clean up volcanoes, tornadoes, hurricanes. But they're taught that men do that. That's easy. When it's fucking not. But because they're equipped or they're wired to believe that it is, it's like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. Not understanding that, yeah, you clean up volcanoes and tornadoes and hurricanes and shit. Like, yeah, that's a lot. And so you're bottling that, thinking that I ain't got to talk about that. I mean, that's just what men do. So nah, I really don't got nothing to talk about. Even though you should be talking about that shit. You should be expressing that shit. So when he blows up and he becomes that fucking volcano, tornado, hurricane, because you want to be a lazy, leeching ass bum that's entitled and selfish, needy, greedy, and challenge him like, nigga, shut the fuck up. No, I ain't doing shit. And he explodes. It's no way. I love my man. I love my husband way too much to even do some shit like that. And I already know that my husband dealing with a lot. That as a man, he just feel like ain't that big of a deal. I'm going to deal with it. I ain't worried about it. Please. A bitch that challenges you in this way don't love you. A bitch that get in your face trying to provoke you down, she don't love you. She got a lot of work to do, a lot of growing up to do. Especially if she's of a particular age. A bitch in her 30s should not be in your face talking about, and what you gonna do? And I wish you would. And not ever. When we in our 20s, yeah, we can be on some goofy doofy shit. And I don't know how old this young lady is, but I'm gonna need her to learn. Let me say this. You definitely shouldn't be behaving like this in your 30s and up. But you shouldn't be behaving like this at all, ladies. I don't care how young you are. Let's make that abundantly clear. However, I will give you grace if you are younger and you're doing this, because maybe you don't know fucking better. But I'm going to tell you right now, you need to wisen the fuck up. Because a lot of chicks have jeopardized their own lives and the men that they claim to love lives over doing goofy shit like this, thinking that, oh yeah, he ain't gonna hit me though. Oh yeah, but he ain't gonna do shit though. And then when he does, and you ruin him, and you ruin yourself, and don't let y'all have children, now you stuck on stupid, looking stupid, like, oh, but it was my fault, and I should have never. I've seen that type of shit. So be careful. If you love that man, get out his fucking face. Don't challenge him. Don't provoke him. Do what's necessary, especially if he's doing what's necessary and doing right by you. But this is also a major reason why men want to be single, because I can't afford to lose everything over no bitch. Not a woman. It's a difference. You know, like that's a real reality. It's a real thing. I'm dealing with a lot as is. I don't need to come home to no bullshit at all. So this is dangerous. Her talking about, and what you gonna do? Nah, you don't do that.
About it though. What you gonna do about it? I ain't cleaning shit. I run this bitch, not you.
I run this bitch, not you. This also is why men don't get into relationships, and if they do, bitch, you gotta contribute. You gotta pay up. Because what you mean? You run this shit. And that's why I have a huge issue with this whole put up prostitute ass wife bullshit. These sprinkle ass bitches. Is because they really do give the wrong impression and the wrong idea about what a relationship dynamic really looks like, what a marriage really looks like. It don't look like this one-sided, lopsided ass bullshit to where, you know, the woman, I run everything and my man pay for everything and I don't contribute to shit and I treat him like he my son and, you know, I be out here running him. And no, that's not a relationship. That's not real. It's not reality. Y'all have really, like I said earlier in this dope discussion, y'all fucked up the foundation and the fabric of a relationship. This is not what that looks like. I run everything. I ain't your mama. And what you gonna do? Hell no. I bet you do clean up. I ain't cleaning up shit after you. I don't give a fuck what bills you pay. That ain't real. So if y'all are going into relationships expecting that setup, girl, you just need to be by your motherfucking self forever. Because a real masculine man ain't going for this shit. A lot of the females that y'all look up to, as far as being a put up prostitute ass wife, a trophy wife, a sprinkle ass bitch, they're dealing with simp ass niggas. Let's be very clear. Because the real man would never deal with no shit like that. I don't care about how many bills you pay. I run you and I ain't doing shit for you. Bitch, you who? So, yeah.
You pay the bills in this.
Who the fuck are you talking to like that?
You is who the fuck I'm talking to like that. What? That's what the fuck I thought. Walk your ass out that door.
I ain't cleaning up shit though.
Just the fuck you is. I ain't cleaning up after your ass. Yeah, alright. We gonna see.
We gonna see if your ass ain't kicked the fuck out. Because, sis, you got to count your damn blessings. You got to be more careful. Now, it's something else I want to share with y'all. And it's chicks like this, y'all, that are absolutely ruining it. She's ruining it for the women out here who are looking for quality men, looking for relationships and all of that. Because if you have a lot of guys out here feeling like this is the potential result, they're not going to want to be in a relationship with a lazy ass, bum ass bitch that's going to be trying to bark orders and tell me what she is and ain't going to do and what I better keep doing. And she ain't my mama challenging me. But this brother here, oh, he went the fuck off. We gonna respectfully too. Respectfully. But yeah, lady, this is why you got to go 50-50 because I ain't taking no risk by myself. I need some skin in the game, bitch. You what you got? What you got on it? You know, because that could have been a very disastrous, dangerous situation for that brother. It's a lot of men who ain't gonna leave. He gonna say, "Oh, what I'm gonna do, bitch? This." and then bop your ass. You do have men out there that's like that. You do have men out there who snap. Don't fuck around and find out. But see, a lot of men, they know their temperament. They know they may get to that level. So yeah, I'm gonna just be by myself. I ain't got time. And that's why. Because a lot of chicks are taught to behave like that. They're taught that's what a relationship looks like. A man does everything. You be a lazy, leeching ass, bum ass bitch. And if he can't handle that, then he's not a real man. So it's a lot of men like, you're right. I just will never be a real man. Get the fuck out. Now, put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
I don't think you realize how much work I put into.
Can y'all hear him? Put a 2 in the chat, and I'm gonna read y'all super chats. Thank you, John Till. It says she's going to end up on a milk cart. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. And I'm not saying that as in I'm condoning that or I support that. I see the twos. But that's a reality. You know, like you can't be out here trying to challenge a man like that. I would never, no, not as a grown ass woman. You can't be out here doing that. Thank you, Johnny. It says, question, why would record this? You know, I think she recorded it because just in case he did something, she could cry victim and say, oh, he did this to me. See? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Good question. Thank you, Kid Chameleon. Says, BM, just abandon them and be done with it. I think you're talking about black men. Lord have mercy. And unfortunately, a lot of black men have. And that's just the reality. Let me see. Who else do I see? I know I see the main lion coming through. I know you drop some bars, gems, and jewels because you always do. Hold on, let me see. And y'all get the likes up. Thank you, John Till. It says her tone said, now drop your pants and turn around. Right. Like, bitch. Yeah, because I'm Big Daddy. Yeah, because I'm Big Daddy. I run this shit. I don't get no fuck. All right. Be careful. Johnny says her instructors are miserable and alone. They are recruiting her dumb ass to be on their loser team when her job is done. Next, man, you ain't lying. No, and so that's why I'm saying I got to be very mindful and careful about who y'all are taking advice from. Don't just say, oh well, she a wife though. It goes deeper than that, you know. Thank you, Solo. It says, I disagree. I want the marble floors, the handmade Italian leather couch that doesn't apply to all. I disagree. Okay, you keep repeating what you say. And that's why I said most. Okay, more often than not. I made the distinction. So it was already implied that I was not referring to all men. But the majority of y'all are pretty freaking basic. You know, you don't need all of that. Okay, you don't. Y'all are okay as long as it's a decent place to live and you can get your basic needs met. It's more often than not the woman that is making y'all do this and buy that and upgrade this and, you know, spend your money. Let's just be honest. Thank you so much, the main lion. Salute to you. It says, Aaliyah covered At Your Best by the Isley Brothers. Y'all know what's crazy? I keep on coming across Aaliyah. Sis must be in my orbit or something. And you know what's also crazy? The main lion. I keep on randomly just singing At Your Best, You Are Love. I don't know. So that's kind of a synchronicity for me that you saying this, but I'm gonna keep reading. It says Aaliyah covered At Your Best by the Isley Brothers. It goes, At Your Best, You Are Love. See what I'm saying? I didn't know you was gonna say that next. I didn't. I keep randomly saying that though. Like I just be cooking in the kitchen. I just start singing at Your Best. I be in the shower and I sing it. But I've been coming across a lot of Aaliyah lately. I don't know what that means. It says, you're a positive motivating force in my life. It says females today think they're at their best being a negative force. Nah, we only motivated to leave you alone. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing though, the main line. I be feeling like a lot of women today, not all, okay, a lot of women today, they have it in their minds that they can bully y'all into submission. So I don't think that they're really under this impression of feeling like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna do all of this and that's gonna inspire these men to do X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. I don't think that that's the intention. I think the intention is, nah, nigga, I'm just gonna bully you. I know that's not right. Cause let's be real, you all out of these shits, they know what they're doing is wrong. But if I just bully you into accepting it and tolerating it, then it can become the new norm. And then I can continue to do what I want to do and get over. But they don't understand that they can't bully y'all. It pushes y'all away. It's not going to make y'all submit. It's not going to make y'all commit. It's not going to make y'all give in. Like you said, it's going to make y'all flee. It's going to be a repellent. But again, they're under this impression that, no, if I just keep on doing this, it's going to bully him into doing it for me. No, men today can't be bullied into doing shit. That's of the past. And like I said earlier, the main line, the only reason why a lot of the guys from our past, most of them, you know, were able to even be quote unquote bullied into doing certain things was because they was at least getting something out of it. Today, a lot of these chicks are entitled and selfish, just like that chick in the previous video. I ain't doing shit. I don't give a fuck what bills you pay. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't cleaning after you. I ain't your mama. But back in the day, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but it's because shit, at least I'm getting this in return from her, though. Y'all not getting none of that. So all the way around, it's like, bitch, fuck you. You got me fucked up. And I don't think a lot of women are accustomed to that, or they didn't expect that result or outcome. They thought that you all would just continue to fold and give in. So very, very valid point that you made, the main lion. And y'all drop the salutes down in the comments for MVP, the main lion. Okay. Let me see. Fan funding. Make sure I got everybody at the top. Here you go. Tripping again, y'all. Y'all get my likes up. I'm gonna check in a second. Let me see. Oh, damn. My bad, y'all. Hold on. It's not even showing me, y'all. It's cool. But thank you so much, the main lion. Let me get into this, y'all, because this was crazy to me too. Peep this.
I don't think you realize how much work I put in to do that.
To cuddle?
No, for your family. I woke up at 8 in the morning and went to the grocery store and had to hunt down a bunch of stuff, figure out the grill, do all that was work. And after that, I came back and did the dishes. If you sat here and grilled a whole meal for my whole family and I come back to dishes in the sink, I'm not gonna ask you to do the dishes. I'm probably just gonna do them. Maybe I didn't communicate that, sure. However, if I have to communicate that, I am not the one for you.
Do not try to make it seem like I'm not here doing my part at all. We're not gonna spin it like that. I've been given such a negative response, a temper tantrum sometimes, like an attitude. I just don't understand it. If it's about the dishes, me going to sleep, a text, all of that, it's the slap in the face.
I'm glad you feel that way. There's a lot I could respond to, but there is no scenario that I see myself standing there and saying yes to making you my wife forever. And with that in mind, I'm glad we can at least agree that I don't ever want to see you again.
Whoopsie. That was the most calm, cool, collected rejection I have ever fucking seen. And are we noticing the pattern? The pattern is you have men out here being the quality of men that y'all swore up and down that y'all wanted, needed, and desired. And they are coming home to dirty dishes. They coming home to lazy bitches. Oh, that was a bar. You have men out here busting their behinds to provide for you, look out for you and your family. And they gotta come home to dirty dishes and bummy bitches. That's crazy. Dirty dishes and lazy bummy bitches is crazy to come home to after you've been a great provider. I know you fucking lying. Are y'all noticing the patterns? And y'all are really confused, like, why aren't men wanting to pay for everything? And why aren't men wanting to settle down? And why aren't men want to go on date? Because they gotta come home to dirty dishes and lazy bummy bitches. That's crazy. And he respectfully said, bitch, look, I'm not even gonna argue with you. I'm not. If I even gotta explain this type of basic shit, this is common human decency. This is common courtesy. If I gotta explain common sense shit to you, bitch, you will never be my wife. You will never be my girl. You'll never be my woman. You'll never be the mother of my children. You'll never be my other half, bitch. Get the stepping. We're dealing with that breed of men today. Ain't no back and forth. Look, it's a lot I could say. I just don't feel like it. I shouldn't even have to tell you this shit. So let's agree to disagree and move the fuck on. Okay, let's agree to disagree and you get the fuck away from me. We're dealing with that caliber of men today. They're not playing no games. And that goes back into what the main lion said. Like, we'll run. We'll leave you before we tolerate that. That's not motivating me. Y'all laughing. I'm so damn serious. It is not a game. Y'all tried to tell him, man. I'm telling you, it's just. He respectfully said, bitch, just go. This ain't gonna work. Under no circumstances would I ever make a bitch like you my wife. I gotta explain this kindergarten level shit to you. You don't know that if I'm going out of my way to put together something for your family because you want to have your family over, you want to have a barbecue, you want to have a kickback with the fam. Okay, I'm gonna go to the store, buy a barbecue pit, try to figure out how to put that shit together. I'm gonna go and grill for them, do all it is, you know. And I had to communicate to you, baby, wash the dishes after I barbecued it. What? For your people. I did all this for your people. And I had to argue with, I had to come home and do the dishes. He said, yeah, I could have communicated that to you. I could have said, you know what, baby, can you do the dishes? You know, because I've been out here grilling all day, put together the barbecue grill, you know, all of that for the fam. Can you do the dishes? Yeah, I probably could have communicated and said, yeah, can you do this for me? But more than likely, I'm just gonna do this shit myself. You know, if I see something needs to be done, I'm just gonna take care of it. But the mere fact alone that you was just gonna keep walking by this shit, you felt like it was okay for me to do all that work and you not do nothing? Yeah, let me just go handle this. And then you can get the fuck out. And from what I could gather, she had an attitude with him. Still not even trying to see where he's coming from. Like, bitch, are you serious? And when I checked the comments on this video, the women were dragging her. I was so proud. Let me say this. Although we have a long way to go, I am very happy that I am starting to see a shift in women's behavior, mentality, holding other women accountable, and actually giving men credit when and where due. You know what I'm saying? So I did see that in the comments. It was like, yeah, good for him. Because this bitch tripping. And she couldn't do this and she couldn't do it. So shout out to the women. But they was dragging her ass. But we're dealing with men today that are so no nonsense. They will cut you off and not even give you an explanation. Because for me to even have to explain this it's wasting my time. We're dealing with that today. Bobby, aka Blue Exodus, says, and people wonder why less be-ons, oh, I see what you did there, have the highest DV rate. Violence usually starts with the mouth, not the fist. Respectful cooperation is key. Okay. And if y'all didn't notice, Bobby tried to switch some words around, and we appreciate that because we gotta watch out for YouTube. But yeah, this is probably why a lot of the girl on girl relationships, they do have the most, fist fights, because look at how women even challenge men. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it does start verbally. It really does. Good point. Let me see. And that's also why a lot of those type of relationships, Bobby, don't last. You know what I mean? Y'all already know when it comes to women, we the first ones. I'm done with this. I can't do it. So if we in there beating each other asses, arguing every day, and we the first ones to give up on relationships, oh, you already know that they're not gonna last. Thank you, Anthony. It says, like CGA said, peace, quiet, and freedom. Y'all that simple, and we can't even give y'all that. Crazy. And what we get in return for giving y'all that is women just stupid. Not all of us. Okay, I'm just being silly when I say that. Don't come in my email. You hate women. Look, hold on. Let me say something. Because y'all be taking what I say way too seriously and literally sometimes. Like, it get on my nerve. I'm not like that. She hate women. Do not come in my email like this, please. I do not want to see nothing like that. Danica hates black women and real women. Please stay your ass out of my comments. Do not. But y'all already know, sis, it's a lot of bitches out here who ain't shit. And now, if I'm not talking about you, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm caught up. Y'all laughing. I'm serious. They be getting on my fucking nerves. Anyway, Anthony says, okay, got that one. Thank you, John Till. It says she's going to end up on a milk cart. I think I'm caught up now. Let me see. And I hope not, but the way these chicks be feeling like they some big badass real niggas, it'd be crazy. Hold on. Bree, you know I ain't playing this. Hold on. Thank you, Kelvin. It says cooking with Kaya. Hold on. This why cooking with Kaya stole y'all, man. Because cooking with Kaya, she gonna make the damn food and clean up the damn dishes. Silly asshole. And y'all be hella old. Y'all be overgrown. Johnny says what she was supposed to do wasn't a shit test. What she was supposed to do wasn't a shit. Right. Trying to test him and shit. Bitch, can you do this? Stop playing with him. Hold on. Thank you, John Till. It says they want good guys to accept the treatment that they've been willing to take from the real niggas and are feeling tight because they realize that we have self-respect. Pass me my passport. Another one. Whoopsie. Hold on, John Till. Because that's really what it be giving. Like they be expecting for a lot of these solid masculine men to tolerate the disrespect. They don't do that, especially knowing their contribution. Absolutely not. Thank you, L. Donald. It says, I hear women talk like they have sense on YouTube every now and then, but this message made me hopeful that there are still women who think like you. Respect for you as well, you know. But yeah, there are. It's just that I'm gonna be real. It's not enough. You know, it's not enough to go around. So my hope is that by more truth being spread, by more people being honest and being realistic about what we need to do, we can start to teach other younger women coming up behind us that the road that we have ahead of us, that a lot of these hyenas have paved for us, is not the right path. Let's redirect this so that we can correct this and do better. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do what I do. But thank you so much, Donald. FS Clear coming back through. Y'all got the salutes in the comments for FS Clear. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm caught up though first. Yes, I think I am. If I miss you, I apologize though. I'm doing my best, y'all. Thank you, FS. Hold on. Okay. FS says, happy wife, happy life can't exist because women are never happy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna continue because you're right. Let me continue. It says, happy wife, happy life can't exist because women are never happy. My father would say there is a surefire way to never get into a bar fight. Don't go to the bar. Women, you are the bar. No bar, not bar fight. It's sad. Now hold on, FS, because you are dropping bars, gems, and jewels. Okay. Happiness is very fleeting. This is why I would never, ever promote for happiness to be the foundation of your relationship, of why you are there, of why you are sticking it out, of why you are making something happen. No, it should not ever be about happiness, because happiness is fleeting and it is a very short-lived emotion, as in every emotion. You know what I'm saying? So we need to start to base our relationships around peace, because peace and respect is something that is fixed. You know, like, yeah, I may not always be happy, but I am at peace. I am not out here struggling and suffering and, you know, all of that. We need to base it off of peace and respect. That should be what our relationships are really thriving upon, right? It should also be built upon, I'm gonna say it. I would say love and likeness, right? So if I had to put in some key ingredients, and of course it's going to be more to this, but just for the sake of time and, you know, being on the win with this, I would say some of the key ingredients for a good life and thriving relationships would be peace, respect, love, and like. And the reason why I'm going to say like is because just because you love somebody does not necessarily mean that you like them. I got so many people that I have love for, but I don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love you, but I really don't like you like that. Your presence is off for me. You bring me anxiety. You're negative, but I love you though. You know, I do love you. I have love for you, but I don't like you. So I feel like needs to be introduced into the equation, because it's a lot of people that are together that don't really like each other. They don't have a friendship. They don't have a genuine connection. And I feel like a lot of that can stem from having respect for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't like you, how am I really respect you like that? You know, so I would throw that in. I would never make it about my happiness, because again, like, it's gonna be times to where I'm not fucking happy. I'm sad, or I'm mad, or I'm disappointed, or I'm indifferent. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to go deeper as far as what we are really basing our relationships upon. It can't be somebody's happiness, because you're right, FS Clear. It is something that does not last long. And a lot of women, I'm gonna be real, we are, I would just say all, I ain't gonna even say a lot, I'm gonna say all women, like, our happiness can change. One thing can make me happy 1 year or 1 second, 1 day, 1 month, and then it doesn't. And I want something else. I need something else. Oh yeah, I thought that getting a mansion would make me happy, but now I got the mansion and shit. Now I want an island. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you got me a house, but where's my island? I'm not happy anymore. So that can be something that is very tiresome and very taxing on a man to try to please a woman and make her happiness the focal point of their relationship. It's impossible. You know, we get bored with shit. We want something more. We want to expand. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because life is about expansion. You know, you're supposed to always want to evolve, grow, get better, get more, you know. But I'm gonna be real, when it comes to women, it can be in a very superficial type of way, to where we don't never learn that it really is an internal thing. Like, the material won't make you happy. Can it bring you temporary happiness or fulfillment? Sure. But is that going to maintain you and sustain you forever? No. It starts from within. And also, it stems from that love, that respect, that that peace that you are able to get from your partner as well. So big bars and jewels from FS Clear. But yeah, a lot of men today, they not playing with this shit, ladies. And look at her face. Let's blow this up. Her face is like, oh my God, he broke up with me. And did. Yes, he did. He absolutely broke up with you in the most respectful way I've ever seen done. You know, he's like, look, it's a lot more I could say, but I'm not going to argue with you. You feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. Let's agree to disagree, and you get away from me. Like, and she can't believe it, because a lot of chicks, you all, we are accustomed to men kind of kissing our asses and pacifying us and caving in and giving in. But I always say, yeah, she's stuck. I always say we're dealing with a new breed of men. They're not going to deal with that. He was a little feminine to you, Slipknot? I didn't get feminine. And I hate that we do that. I hate that we live in a world to where if a man displays any level of being soft, quote unquote, in temperament, to where he's not rowdy and he's not going off and he's not doing all this, that he's feminine. Like, maybe he's just somebody that knows how to compose himself. He has composure. I didn't get soft. I didn't get feminine from him. Let me see. Take it back.
I don't think you realize how much work I put in to do that.
To cuddle?
No, for your family. I woke up at 8 in the morning and went to the grocery store and had to hunt down a bunch of stuff, figure out the grill, do all that was work. And after that, I came back and did the dishes. If you sat here and grilled a whole meal for my whole family and I come back to dishes in the sink, I'm not gonna ask you to do the dishes. I'm probably just gonna do them. Maybe I didn't communicate that, sure. However, if I have to communicate that, I am not the one for you.
Do not try to make it seem like I'm not here doing my part at all. We're not going to spin it like that. I've been given such a negative response, a temper tantrum sometimes, like an attitude. I just don't.
Now, this face is crazy though. Like, he like, this bitch. Now, the eye squint took me out, but I don't get feminine. It's just like, really, bitch? Like, this is the really bitch face? Like, I don't get feminine. don't know. I didn't see that.
Understand it. If it's about the dishes, me going to sleep, a text, all of that, it's the slap in the face.
I'm glad you feel that way. There's a lot I could respond to, but there is no scenario that I see myself standing there and saying yes to making you my wife forever. And with that in mind, I'm glad we can at least agree that I don't ever want to see you again.
I didn't see feminine. I saw a man respectfully declining a life of misery, dealing with an entitled, selfish bitch. Like that's what I saw. But maybe y'all saw something different. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all felt like he was feminine as fuck. Put a 1 in the chat if he just was keeping it G. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe y'all are men, so maybe y'all see some shit I don't see. Like, nah, that nigga was a little suspect. Let me see. I'm seeing nothing but 1s. So Slipknot, you kind of losing me with that. I didn't see feminine. I saw a man keeping his composure, like respectfully, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. That's what I saw. Okay. But yeah, my gaydar is up there. Okay, my feminine, I can see that. Like, yeah, that nigga it's a little sugary, But I'm not, and I'm just being silly. Okay, if you live an alternative lifestyle, I'm just being silly. Entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's not. Don't email me either. Okay, please. But yeah, I saw him keeping it cool and calm. I don't know. But yeah, she wasn't used to that. She was like, oh my God, he's breaking up with me. I thought he was gonna kiss my ass. I thought he was gonna apologize. I thought he was gonna say, okay, I'll do better next time. He didn't. Bitch, bye. New breed of men. They not playing these games. Okay. I don't got time to be trying to raise a grown ass woman. This is also why a lot of men are opting to be single. I ain't got time to teach you what your mama didn't. If you don't know how to be somebody that's complimentary to a man and you overgrown, nah, I'm sorry. I'm not saying yes to making you my wife. And did y'all hear how he said forever? Let's pick the game on that before I continue. It's a lot of guys out here who have it in their minds that marriage is something that is forever. That really showcases to me the thought process of a lot of men. A lot of men, y'all are marrying for love. Y'all are marrying for the long haul, till death do you part. Like that is what makes a man say, yeah, I'm gonna marry her. It's not this temporary thing for men as it is for women. So that's also why a lot of men are staying single, ladies, is because they're like, look, if I don't see forever with you, I don't want you. I'm not going to put a ring on it and give you my last name if I don't see forever. If I don't see, oh yeah, she's embodying a lot of the traits that I'm looking for in a forever. Men are thinking forever. We're thinking for right now. We're thinking until you do this. We're thinking until I elevate, until I come across something better than you. But men, they're thinking about, this is going to be the woman that I have to have sex with, I have to take care of, I have to procreate with, I have to be there for and support, I have to protect, provide for, and everything forever. So having that in mind, ladies, that should really give y'all a lot of ammunition, so to speak, to try to embody as many of those characteristics that a man will be looking for, because he's thinking about, can I do this forever? Thank you, Johnny. Says respect to you. But hear me out. I think if women would have that perspective at the forefront of their minds as it pertains to how men are wired, how men are thinking, we would be more open to the idea of making sure that we are as close to what he's looking for as possible. Because again, he's thinking about forever. So am I somebody that's going to be looking good? Am I somebody that's going to take care of myself, take care of him? Am I going to be somebody that's supportive, loving, nurturing, caring, submissive, a great follower, somebody that's a great helpmate? Because again, he's thinking about forever. If y'all took that energy and applied that type of pressure, ladies, a lot of y'all would be wiped up. A lot of y'all would be married because it's like, yeah, I'm the type of chick that you would want to spend the rest of your life with. But a lot of y'all, I'm be real, y'all are not that. You not. And I think the delusional aspect of it really plays a really heavy part in it. Because a lot of y'all feel like, no, I am the forever type of chick. And it's like, hold on, let me give y'all some visuals so y'all can really know what I'm talking about. I'm is a forever type of chick. Don't you see me? I'm a bad bitch. A man would want to be with me forever. No, I don't cook. No, I don't clean. No, I don't be catering to him. No, I ain't making no sandwich. No, I ain't rubbing your back. No, I ain't sucking no dick. No, I ain't riding and gliding. No, I ain't throwing it back. No, I ain't working out. No, I ain't. Look. So how can you say that you are somebody's forever if you're not even going to gift that man with the same treatment, qualities, standard of living that he can sustain and maintain himself off of for the rest of his life? Bitch, please. Cause I'm is, cause I'm a prize, and I don't care what y'all talking about. Hold on, Trikisha. Cause you're not. You're not the forever type of chick. You already out of shape today. So I can only imagine you in 20 years, bitch. You lazy today. You a gross sister with your hand out today. Gimme, 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 because I deserve it. Why you deserve it, gross sister? Grossisha. Grossisha, why you deserve it? Because I got a vagina and I'm the prize because I was born that way. So it's not because you're a good support system. It's not because you cater to a man. It's not because nothing. It's because you got a vagina and you was born that way. Not born that way, but born that. Yeah. Okay. So you already look like a moon pie today at 32. 42. 22. And you have it in your mind that you're somebody's forever, you're only going to get more moon pie-ish. More moon pie-ish, I'm sorry. As the years progress. So how am I supposed to spend forever with you when I don't even think that you're fuckable today? So how do you expect for me to fuck you forever, the rest of my life? You're not even trying to learn how to be a better woman today. You're not even what I need today, bitch. So how can I look forward to forever with you? You don't even want to learn how to do the basics. You don't even want to do the basics. But you are supposed to be my forever woman. Bitch, please. So it's just a lot at play. And I feel like if a lot of women took that into account and consideration, you know, moon pious, you moon pious today, but you supposed to be my forever woman, bitch, please. You don't have no more room to grow, bitch. If you do anything else, this is gonna be a disaster. So no, you're not her. I don't foresee that. I don't. Who is this? Thank you so much, Daniel. Shout out to Daniel Jackson Reactions for that $50. Y'all drop the salutes down in the comments right now for Daniel Jackson reactions. We appreciate that. Thank you, Clarence. It says, sad truth is men are in love and females are in business. If you don't have a lot of money, status, and looks, you are getting curved. And you know what? You ain't even lying. I can't even say nothing to that. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you so much, Daniel. It says, I'm back. It's been a while, but I'm here. I just want to say that I have been noticing more and more women coming on here and supporting you, especially Black women, and I'm glad to see it. Me too, Daniel. Me too. And I'm grateful. And that's why I still have hope. Now, I know Torenzo and DBNX and everybody came through earlier like, oh, no, it's too late. Just be honest about it. I don't think that it's entirely too late. I don't. I still have hope because I am starting to see a lot more women come on board, call some shit out, and actually go against the sisterhood. I am seeing that. So, yeah, I'm very grateful, and I just hope that it continues to progress and elevate and evolve and grow and have even more reach because we're going to need it. We're absolutely going to need it. Here come Dusty with his dusty ass $20. Hold on. Dusty with his dusty ass says, D, you not lying. I know a guy who left his wife because he said she spoke to him with disrespect. She altered her life to support him during a medical emergency. And she is legit 7 with her own money. None of that helped. Dusty, hold on. Let me reread this. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Dusty says, D, you not lying. I know a guy who left his wife because he said she spoke to him with disrespect. She altered her life to support him during a medical emergency. And she is legit 7 with her own money. None of that helped. So you saying that the man left her because disrespect outweighed her money and her looks? Because I already know that. You absolutely right. A lot of the men today, they are looking for women that are going to grant their lives with peace, fulfillment, way more than your money, your degrees, and even how cute you are. Now, I'm going to be real about it, though, Dusty. Looks can't help. All right? So I'm not going to make it seem like your looks don't play a part until you getting granted with certain privileges and perks and chances being given. Let's be real, okay? But my point is, though, Dusty, there's always levels and layers, that a lot of these chicks, they be out here looking like Bulldog Keisha, Mrs. Puff, Jinx. You know what I'm saying? And then you broke. They ain't even got no money, okay? You broke. You disrespectful. Talking about you a prize. And you think somebody gonna stick around with you forever? I know you lying. So that was my point, though. But yeah, valid points all across the board because it's always levels and layers. Men today don't give a fuck about that. Okay, and they're looking for peace over pretty and pussy. They're looking for peace over your paper. Amen, amen. So valid points. But there is more. Let's get into it. But thank you so much, Daniel. Let's get into this.
When a man wants to get married, he's only getting married truly for one reason. Because let me be honest with you women, the men can work and provide for themselves. He doesn't need your salary like that. He does not necessarily need you to cook, clean, and have sex because he can get sex from multiple women. They're giving it out. A lot of them can cook and clean. Their mother taught them, or they can pay someone to get it. The culture is telling them these women do not get married. So why would a man go past what the culture is telling him and choose to have a wife? Because with a wife, you can now have love, nurturing, support, affection. This is what he can't get from a roommate. So if that is not what you're leading with in your relationships with men, this is why your husband is now pulling away, because in the beginning you gave him those things. But as you got into the relationship, you got bitter, resentful. You start seeing his flaws, start counting that against him. You start measuring him against other men. And now you're pulling back on the love, the affection, and the nurturing.
Bars. So what this woman said is tying directly into what y'all are saying in the comments, what y'all are saying in these super chats. A lot of these chicks, they're trying to lead with the wrong things. This is also why a lot of men are opting to be single or making your ass go 50-50, because bitch, I be damned. Okay? Y'all not even giving these men what they need. It was so on point, Bree. So true, King Me. Yeah, chocolate bars, main lion. Dusty. Come on now. Big bars, Mr. Apocalypse. Listen up. She spoke nothing but bars, gems, and jewels. And I really am hopeful, but I really do wish that a lot more women would be on board with this. Let's take it back.
When a man wants to get married, he's only getting married truly for one reason. Because let me be honest with you women, the men can work and provide for themselves. He doesn't need your salary.
He don't need you at all like that. And I love the next part that she said. Let's listen.
Like that. He does not necessarily need you to cook, clean, and have sex.
He does not even need you to cook, clean, and have sex. Why?
Because he can get sex from multiple women.
Because he can get sex from multiple women. Matter of fact, all the men need today is a smooth 40. A lot of y'all some cheap assholes. A lot of y'all can give it up for free if a nigga fine enough. You know what I mean? So that's not even the problem. So here's the thing. By y'all not trying to give men the things that he cannot outsource, the things that he cannot do for himself, the things that he cannot buy, the things that he cannot get in a fucking roommate, it makes you completely obsolete. Y'all are firing yourselves. Y'all are leading with the wrong things. A lot of y'all ain't leading with nothing. So y'all, you ain't even got pretty to lead with. A lot of y'all ain't got pussy to lead with. And even if y'all did have that, like she said, bitch, I can outsource that. Bitch, today so damn thirsty. Shit, I can get that anyway. I could call a chick right now and get slob on my knob. So let's not do too much. So what is it that you are offering to a man that would make his life something that is more enjoyable, easier, substantial? How are you adding value? Bars, gems, and jewels. Let's be very clear. That last piece you just said, oh yeah, I don't even need you to cook, clean. You don't even really need you for sex. Come on, y'all. New breed, new time, new day, new age. It's completely just something different. And I just hope y'all are not catching on too late. I'm glad, like Daniel said, I'm glad that we are starting to see more sisters come through, pop through, show love and support. My only issue is now wondering if it's entirely too late. But hey, Terenzo said it is. I still got hope. I don't know though.
They're giving it out. A lot of them can cook and clean. Their mother taught them, or they can pay someone to get it. The culture is telling them these women do not get married. So why would a man go past what the culture is telling him and choose to have a wife? Because with a wife, you can now have love, nurturing, support, affection. This is what he can't get from a roommate. So if that is not what you're leading with in your relationships with men, this is why your husband is now pulling away, because in the beginning you gave him those things. But as you got into the relationship, you got bitter, resentful. You start seeing his flaws, start counting that against him. You start measuring him against other men. And now you're pulling back on the love, the affection, and the nurturing.
I want to take it a step further. A lot of chicks also started to measure their men up against themselves. A lot of y'all are jealous of y'all damn man. A lot of y'all are competing with your own damn husbands. Crazy to me. Not understanding that when he wins, you win. The fuck is wrong with y'all? But this is why. Look at my title. This is why men are single or make women go 50-50. Because at least with the 50-50, I get some kind of return, some kind of saving on my end, some kind of help on my end. Or I can be by myself because at least I ain't got to deal with the bullshit. This is why. Y'all stop giving the men things that were things he cannot outsource, purchase, buy, or do for himself. I hope y'all get on board or get y'all lives together, because otherwise it's not gonna work. Goddess, you laughing, but you know she said nothing but facts. You know I said nothing but facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look, it's some men out here like, look, I don't do it myself now. I could call Becky to give me that Becky. Hold on now. Look. Daniel again says, that's the video I sent to your email a while back. The one with the woman. Yeah. I just, this is what I do, Daniel. I try to find related clips. Like if it's something that's too short, I try to find related clips that I can like piece together to make one video about, you know what I mean? That way, you know, I can have more relevant subject matter and it's not something that's just quick, you know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to you for sending me that clip. But yeah, it's a lot of women who are completely missing the mark, not understanding why men are checking out, not understanding why men are done, and that is why. That is why. Yeah, it's bars. But what's the question for? What are you talking? What is funny? Anyway. Hold on. Keith said something. Hold on. Keith says, salute from me and Mayhem the goddess. Oh, that's your woman? Or you trying to shoot your shot? Let me find out. Because I did see the good sis in the comments. Are y'all an item or you trying to make it be something? I'm trying to see something. Hold on. You trying to make it be something? Because I'm trying to see something. Hold on. But thank you so much, Keith. Who else did I see? Okay, I got Daniel. I got Clarence. Who was this? Dust? Oh, that was Dusty. Okay. But yeah, facts. Big facts. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I did not know we was knocking on damn near 3 hours. But I do appreciate y'all for pulling up with me, showing up and showing out. But I had to drive these points home. I hope you all were able to at least take away, you know, some very valuable information. Does not matter if you don't like me or not, okay? At any rate, though, I hope that you were at least able to take heed to my message and hopefully be able to apply something of benefit and value to yourself to make your life better. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I thank y'all so very much for always showing up and showing out with me. Salute to everybody who came through and showed any kind of monetary support, because you did not have to. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for liking the video, disliking the video, sharing the video, commenting. All of that helps. So thank you all so very much. I should have an upload for you all tomorrow at around 11 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about Glorilla's silly, goofy ass. So y'all pull up for that. I do have to edit that video later on today. But yeah, I'm going to go. I got to go to the damn store and stuff. So I gotta go run my errands, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Much love and peace to y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, feedback in the comment section down below. What did you agree with? What did you disagree with? Let me know. I'm always open to different perspectives. All that I ask is that you be respectful. All right. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And remember, ladies, these are some of the key reasons as to why a lot of men are making y'all ass go Dutch or get the fuck out. Okay. But much love and peace to y'all. Make sure that you are also emailing me with any topic suggestions, any links. And if it's dope enough, we will try to piece it together like we did with Daniel's clip and turn it into a dope discussion. All right. But that's my email right there. Don't be shy. Send me the link. Let me know what you want to talk about, and we will talk about it if it's some bars, gems, and jewels that can be extracted. All right. But I'm going to see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. We out.